Okay, so here's one of my favourite games, Happy Fruits. Sorry about the delay on the vid, guys. Basically, I've had to do quite a repair to this. Anyway, this comes from Northern Ireland. Recently rescued this. I haven't put it on 30p a go. I should do, really. So it is still on 25p a go, but I didn't want to keep you guys all waiting, and girls all waiting, any longer than I already have. So I hope all the buttons work. I didn't actually test that, but yeah, no, all good. Let's see. Okay, so the idea of this game, many of you remember, is obviously get to the point. It actually is quite fitting because it looks like it's all ready for COVID with a mask on. But when you gamble, so I gamble now, that's offered me an exchange over there. Now there's a lot of little hints on this. I'll probably miss it like I used to back in the wild. That were like sometimes for guaranteed gamble. So I used to swap backwards and forth as anyone else did. Your worst numbers actually was a 2 and 11, so I'd exchange for that. Now, when you win the gambles, I did actually expect that to lose as well. When you win the gambles, certain things will happen as well, where you get the bonus numbers, things like that. But you've got to look at the bonus number on the other side on the feature, because that will turn the feature red. So, for example, if I go over on Super Hold and I've got a bonus number, it'll be red. And you can set the reels up so the bells are just outside for super hold, so it becomes a golden hold, as you would find on like Barcrest or like a loco hold, that sort of thing. But yeah, so it great loads of little things on this. Too many to list. You can get jackpots off of fruit lines. You can get jackpot off of obviously stop and match, super hold. There's loads of little things you can do with it, and eventually the machine does cave in as well many times, but very playable machine whether you know what you're doing or not. And to be honest, while me and the rest of the UK probably know what they're doing with this, it does make a difference, but it's not the be all and end all, and it's anybody can play this. So I would actually always, instead of going for the step for the good number, so I could have gone to a 1, I'd always take the bonus back all day. That's the trouble with it does like to get rid of the extra life. So nudges handy because you can like the fruit name as well, but I would always play for setting up the bells. So I'll go over on the 6. I've missed the cancel button like probably 10 times, but and if you don't hit it as well, so I've swapped it so that I've got 9 on the other side. There is a reason for this, and anybody that knows the game well will understand why I'm doing this as well. If you like the name, it gives you a shot over and above, so that's handy as well. First thing I'm going to do though is just get that bell sitting below the window, because I fancy this to be a long board. I'd always exchange lower. I'm planning to put this one in the arcade as well, actually, for when we return, so get that out the window. So we've got a long way to go, but you see the name there. Like I say, I fancy this to be a good board, long board. Good, get rid of the lucky 7. It's exactly what I want to do. Damn you. Oh, that's lucky. I hate the 2. Hate the 2, so I'm going to go with the number. Trying to give you guys a bit of tips. Any video that I know to play a game, you know, completely, I will throw the odd deliberate mistake in there, because there's no fun otherwise. I didn't want that to name Phil, so I'm glad it hasn't. It's too early on, dodgy number. So I've been on the feature for a long time, as I'm sure you would agree. Trouble is we've got a 3 threatening that, unless it naturals to the happy fruits now. See there, I've actually got a guaranteed number there, so I go with the number. Laugh at the fart. That's right. That's good. Nappy. Okay, so I'm happy with that because that's natural. Which now it means it takes the nudges block off, so I can bring that 3 down. With the number. So bear in mind, I've got a shot over and above. So £7 is my offer now, okay? So this is what you have to be careful with the number. I wouldn't normally because I need the nudges, but I'm gonna take the one. I'd never do that. It doesn't like it when you do it, and I'm gonna probably lose this board because of making that stupid mistake. So that shows you as well that even some of those are backwards. Taking that one was a mistake. So, but like I say, that's irrelevant. It does it all the time. It's one of those games where even if you make a mistake, it's so enjoyable to play that I don't care how much money if I saw one of these in a pub and the price above so there's a sign there saying £100 for a jackpot, yes please, I'd pay it every day, because to play a game like this is class, and they don't make them like they used to. So I've put a tenner in so far. The start button's a bit dodgy, but I'm pretty sure it's that button for the stop and match, otherwise that'd be an embarrassing miss. So here we go. Lovely. I will get that away just like that, because it shouldn't be threatened by that. There is a little thing you can do as well. I used to, when I first played these on 15, I used to religiously set them only for the oranges and the cherries. Now the machine sees it really does. So I used to get it so it was happy enough to win naturally for the super hold, and they would always streak, and then afterwards you'd get 5 or 6 jackpots out of them. When I look back at it, probably a bit of a flawed way of playing it, but it worked for me at the time, so you know, I just carried on doing it. But these were a Whitbread favourite. These were in pretty much every Whitbread that I used to go to, actually. They were popular everywhere. So it's a good set, yeah, you'd think, because the bell's just sitting behind there, but it knows, so it's not silly, this machine. So I need to get the nudges. It's not going to be happy about this. I'm going to take that. Like I say, probably a mistake, but that's there. Super old. And it's done that as well. It does see that, actually, in my opinion. I don't know what everyone else thinks. The jury might be out on that, but I know it sees it. I mean, it's offering me the guaranteed gamble, which of course I'm not going to take. But 2 steps instead of 1. But I know it sees that. So, in my opinion. Now, the roll on these, so you get a jackpot. If it repeats, it's streaking. If it's a low percentage one, it can repeat. That's it. But usually, you get a jackpot if it's going to run, and then the next board will either be an invincible board. I can't remember, the exchanges come down these as well. So I spent so many time on this, Fruit Frenzy, Crazy Fruits Down Under. Quite pleased actually, because I've managed to get Happy Notes, which is another rare game. Very different method on that, but yeah, it's something that I'm looking forward to showing everyone. I didn't think it would streak for the life of me, but it can do it like an invisible one, so you never know, you don't know yet. So with the number, yeah, I'll take the bonus because I think it's 6. That's fine. God, it's been such a long time since I played this game. So nice to play this. Now I don't mind it if the jackpots are 6 nudges to the win line. I have got no problem with that. Nudges. I'm actually just I'm gonna cancel it. So see the hesitation on that? Very, very smart. Sorry if my camera angle's not too good on this. I'm at the moment I'm leaning on a some horses behind me, and I've kind of rushed this to get this ready for you guys so you can see it and enjoy it. Should have held the boxes actually, because they do come in a lot, a hell of a lot actually. So obviously we just take the number up. So I want to fight for the pot now. Got a bulb out already. Maybe he dropped his mask. I think the hopper works. Yeah. Sorry about my videos being a bit raw. You know I don't cut them, so they are what they are. For a better set, I'll spin them. So I need nudges, but I need to get that bell beneath. So I had a lot of debates with people over the years on this machine, because a lot of people would say, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't play it like this, I'd play that. But even if I played these after a player, somebody had actually played one, I would still make money on them. So the money's irrelevant on a game like this because of what it is and how great it is. Such a nice game to play. Terrible set. Twitch up. Okay, so it's twitched up. So basically, the reason why I gambled it extra time there is because I could have landed that and it could have just given me this, because you could tell that the board's got some life in it. And I'd say probably at the moment it's a £5 to £7 happy board, which obviously we want to improve on that, which we will. Love going over on a 6, probably one of my favourites. So that bulb on fruit match is gone. So, okay, we've got no threat, but we need to just... So the other bell sits up there, so I may as well take it that way. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Although it's too early to say, I'd say the chip is a good one. They all lose like you've seen. Crazy Fruits Down Under, the difference with those is you get the exchanges open every time, so you can really take advantage of that. And you can sort of like, you know, get it into a bit of a situation. This is the original though, so the original is always the best, eh? Should be looking at a feature. So obviously I do want to. Oh no, so stop and match is going to be with this thing. Great, I hit that. that's how bad the button is. Lovely, thank you. So this is going to be great fun. This is. If you hadn't worked it out, I was actually aiming for the cherry. But I have got a dodgy button on this. I think the third hole button's a little bit iffy as well. So, okay. I can eliminate nudges from the bonus by doing this, if I wanted to. But obviously, you can see what's happened. Yeah, you can see exactly what's happened. Part of me, if I wasn't videoing this, I wouldn't take this. Okay, but I am going to take it, of course. Yeah, but I didn't want to take that because I want to play around with that, because I do believe in the diagonal line. You're virtually guaranteed to get the super hold, as long as you play it correctly. Like I say, I'm gonna take it because, and the machine will hate that as well, because that is an error on the machine's point. So it's one of them. I wanted to play around with that. I'm annoyed I'm recording for that, actually, because I would have quite liked to get the super hold, because I knew I could on that board. So I'd love to show you a stop and match. Can secret hold, which we did, just hold one of them.